Hey everybody, it's Dave from Bricks of the Dead, and we're back with part 5 now of Let's Play Outlast. So, where we all left off was we were going to activate the airlock here and get into the next section, but I had assumed that as soon as we press this button, some scary stuff's going to happen. So I decided to hold it off for this episode, and that's just where we're going to begin. So, let's check it out. Oh yeah, there's this dude. Let's run. Now that guy looks awfully big. Do you suppose he can fit in that hole? I'm thinking probably he cannot. Which works out pretty well for us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, now he knows we're up here. So let's crawl back the way we came and see if we can't outsmart this guy. He doesn't seem too smart, does he? Oh! Alright, that didn't work. Time for plan B. Uh-oh. Oh, we are not starting off on a good note here. Oh, and that's on fire. But we sure do fall down a lot of holes in this game. I did not see that coming. Luckily our camera landed on this nice soft body, so we got that going for us, if nothing else. New objective. Find an alternative path to the showers. Well, yeah. Alright then. So we are now shrouded in complete darkness. Luckily we picked up a few more batteries the last time around. And we're in this giant pile of corpses, which is super cool. We can hide underneath this urine-stained mattress. And this guy has no head, neither does this guy. Uh-oh.
You won't have to kill yourself.
Oh.
I'll make the rain stop.
So I guess let's hide underneath this mattress, though. Let's try to conserve the juice on our camera. So while we're hiding, little personal note here. If you missed it on Facebook or on Bricks of the Dead, this last weekend I fell out on the ice and hurt myself. I hurt myself pretty good, actually. I went up in the air and then I landed on the tip of my toe, which then spun around backwards. So my foot was facing basically the opposite direction that you ideally want a foot to face. Hurt a lot. I walked back in the house, I sat in the chair, and I proceeded to get the shakes and thought I was going to throw up. And the next morning I went to urgent care and got some x-rays, and it looks like I broke 2 of the bones in my feet. I got a simple fracture on my tibia, and then I got a spiral fracture on my fibula. So the tibia is the bone that's in front. The fibula is kind of like the bow and arrow shaped bone that's behind it. Both kind of important, and you really don't want to break either. So as a result, I'm now in this sort of boot thing. I guess I don't cast legs or lower legs anymore. And I'm hobbling around on crutches, which kind of sucks. So that's what's going on with me. That is why I'm maybe not quite as active as I have been in the past. Pain level's pretty manageable. Doctors have me on like hydrocodone and a couple of other things. I'm trying not to take too much. I don't like taking things like that, but breaking 2 bones in your leg, it hurts quite a lot. So I have been juicing myself up a bit. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Good times all around, I'd say. So yeah, that's it for that personal note. So let's bring up our cam. Oh, there's that big goon. So I think we're going to be in another situation where we're kind of sneaking around, trying to find an exit around one of these bad guys. So luckily we're in the dark. He doesn't seem to see in the dark, so that is a positive. But on the other hand, we really can't see too much either. Oh, there he is. I'm just going to scoot in here and hide underneath this bed until he passes. And of course, you can see the battery slowly trickling down. We're already blinking, which is just fantastic. Chewing through batteries pretty quick now. I assume the farther we get into this series, the less light there's going to be. So as always, we will try to conserve our battery as much as possible. Speaking of which, I should probably turn that off. And we'll just have to go by sound for a little bit here. I think he's walking by in front of this room now. And we'll give it a couple seconds and then we'll peek out there with the camera, see if he's still about. It's hard to tell what's going on a lot of times because your own character breathes quite heavily as well. So that kind of, it makes it hard to tell where things are just by listening to the speakers. But I think we may have successfully gotten around this dude, at least for now. And there goes our night vision. Well, you still get like a little bit of it even when the camera's dead, so I guess you get some benefit. I'm going to hold off on switching out the battery for a second just because, well, I'm cheap and I want to keep my batteries as long as possible. Yeah, can't see anything even zoomed in. So while we're waiting, this is the 5th episode in the series. I'm having fun with this. The game is not as scary as I thought it would be. The first episode was really scary. The second episode was pretty scary. And then after that, I kind of feel like I've gotten used to how the game plays, and it's not quite so scary anymore. It's more of just a game that you have to play within those rules, which is, it's a little disappointing, to be frank. But I do think the game is very well made. I think there's a lot of creepiness to it. The story is definitely unsettling. The bad guys are cool, so I'm going to continue along with it. What I'm curious, though, is for those of you who are watching it, is this game scary to you? Is watching me run around like a scared little girl, is that scary, or is it just kind of a fun little game? So if you could let me know in the comments, that'd be super cool. And I'm tired of waiting, so let's venture back out there. I'll pop in another battery so we can see again. And if you can't tell, I am crouching. Uh-oh. He's around here somewhere. I can hear him. Oh, there he is. Let's just... Shh. Let's be quiet. He's like jingling. I wonder if he's got like keys or a chain wrapped around him or something. And we're just going to hop up here and hopefully he doesn't notice us. Doors are all locked. Oh, this one's open. But nothing in here. Alright, yay! We can hide underneath that bed. Let's just crouch down and... I hear the guy. I guess he's just going to be busy kind of going back and forth down here, so I'm going to assume that we kind of have at least a little bit of freedom to hop around up here and see what's up. Mostly just a lot of empty rooms. We're still in Ward C. Uh-oh. I thought I just saw something. Alright, so I guess that's... Oh, there's our guy. That's one thing this game is doing really well. Is it's kind of building this like slow burn tension. You're going around with the camera's night vision. You can't see much of anything. And I'm constantly thinking I'm seeing and hearing things in the darkness. So that is really effective. It's more creepy than it is scary, but I'd say it still works. And we can't really see much anything with the night vision off, but at the same time I'm chewing through batteries at quite a clip, so... Uh-oh. I know I just saw something over there. There's our dude walking about in the darkness. Uh-oh. Oh, that did not work. That did not work. We are running away. We're running away and our camera died. Oh, we're going to use all our batteries in this section here. Running away from this awful man. Now, I wonder what we did that he was able to figure out that we went upstairs. That doesn't exactly seem fair to me. Like, he was just able to suss out that we were no longer down there and he came upstairs. Like, did we make a noise? Was it when I tried to open that gate he heard us? I honestly don't know. And I'm going to try to poke around the corner here and I'm going to see if I can see where this dude is. Oh, he's right there. I was hoping he'd be further away. Luckily, he does not seem to be able to see in the dark at all. So how do we get around him then? I wonder if we can kind of sneak back this way? He's just kind of staying put right there. Oh, this door's open now. Look at that. Thanks, buddy. That's locked. Oh! And here I was thinking I was being sneaky again. Oh, this man is going to murder us. Yeah. We were murdered. Alright, well, I guess we'll try that again. We're only 13 minutes in, so... no sense in giving up just yet. And I'm going to come in here and hide under this bed. And we're going to wait for this big guy to come downstairs, and we're going to see if we can be a little sneakier this time around. I don't know what I'm doing that's triggering him to come after me, but I suspect it's just kind of cheap video game mechanics where once you reach a certain point, he goes and looks for you again. Which is kind of a shame. It would be nice if those sort of things were completely avoidable, but I guess that's just the nature of these sorts of games.
You won't have to kill yourself.
Well, there he is, so...
I'll make the vein stop.
let's see if we can trick him into walking around us. It would be a real shame if I died 2 times in a row, but... oh, there he goes. Alright, so the first time we go up here, this door is very much locked. So we gotta wait for this guy to come and knock it down.
Little pig.
Let's see how far we get this time around. Last time we got here and he was right there looking at us. I hear him. Oh, I have a feeling he's coming after us. Now, he's a pretty big dude. Do you suppose he can get through that little hole? I don't think he can. I think we're totally safe now. Yeah, I don't know what... Oh, he could probably just knock down this door, though, couldn't he? Yeah. Let's not make sweeping assumptions like that, because that's what gets our guy killed. Of course, that's locked. Let's kind of crouch through... Oh, shit! Oh, what was I just saying about this game not being very scary? Because that was scary. I may have just pooped a little bit. Holy shit. Oh, you bastard. That was not cool, buddy. Not cool. You know, another thing that kind of bothers me a little bit about this game is it definitely seems like there's sort of a linear path. Like, you can only go the one way. It's not really giving you a lot of chance to experiment and find different routes around things. It's like, this is the way you go, and every other way is blocked, or there's some big dude you can't get past, or you get blown up through a window, or something like that, which I guess is a little frustrating, but at the same time, with a game that's kind of so strongly based around a narrative, especially a scary narrative like this, I think you're kind of tied to just reducing the player's amount of choice, because otherwise it's going to be hard to dovetail the story around all those choices. But as a player, I'm so used to, you know, non-linear gameplay now that the way that this story works, it is a little frustrating. So there's all these dudes in here in cells. And this dude not in a cell. Hey, buddy. Alright, well, he doesn't seem like he's terribly interested in murdering us, so that's good. Yeah, we can hide under this bed if we were wanting to. It wants us to let him out, but we can't really do that because everything's locked. You know what's really unfair is, why don't they give these prisoners camcorder batteries? Like, as a prisoner, I think access to camcorder batteries is an essential human right. But as you can see, we're not really seeing much in the way of camcorder batteries here, which is a real shame because we're down quite a bit. We're about to burn through battery number 7, and I'm not finding any replacements. Alright, so there's really not much here, so let's kind of climb up, excuse me, to this one.
I'm gonna need some help getting clean.
Well, this guy apparently pooped his pants, just like I pretty much did when that dude jumped out at me. That was closer. Yeah. Pretty much everything's locked. Oh! Oh! Well, that was kind of awesome. Thanks, bud. Let's give me the assist there. And here we are. This is collapsed. And I don't know if I can sidle all the way over there or not. Guess I can try, but is this guy gonna... I guess he's not gonna grab me, so... Alright. So even after falling a couple times like this, our guy still gets around pretty good. That's a positive. And we found another dossier and a bucket full of blood. This is another witness. Let's see what's in here. Probably more words that I can't pronounce. Obituary form. Rudolph G. Wernick. Dr. Rudolph G. Wernick, age 90, passed away during the work he loved on February 28, 2009. He was born in 1918 in Munich, Germany, and achieved fame in the mathematic and scientific communities for a paper written in his with early computer pioneer Alan Turing. After a cloudy history with the German war effort, he immigrated to the United States in 1949 with a visa from the State Department. So this guy got gobbled up in probably Operation Paperclip, where the CIA jumped in and grabbed up all of the old Nazi scientists. Several decades of government research in Los Alamos led to New Mexico, where Dr. Wernick retired to pursue landscape photography and take care of his cats. He came to Colorado shortly after the turn of the millennium to pursue charitable work for the Murkoff Corporation. A statement from the company calls Dr. Wernick a true humanitarian with generous spirit. He leaves no survivors. So we have a former Nazi doctor mixed up with all this stuff, so that's always good. Good to hit all these standard cliches here. We got this insane asylum, and one of the researchers here was a Nazi doctor, which, you know, standard operating procedure, I'm sure. And it looks like there's no way to go but up. So let's check out level 3 of the D ward that we are now on. I gotta wonder, with everybody dead, what happens to all these poor prisoners that are stuck in these cells? I mean, that's awful. Hey, camcorder battery. I mean, these guys just gonna be left in here to slowly die of dehydration or starvation? That's pretty awful. Ugh. I mean, these guys already had it rough enough, don't you think? Oh! Well, where did that asshole come from? We'll just try to run around him. There we go. Oh, well, that didn't work out very well for us at all. Now we gotta go back here and sidle back over and jump and... Well, I chose poorly there. Next time we'll go a little bit more slowly and we'll look out for what we're running from. Guy in a straitjacket. Let's look for this dude that was down here wanting to punch us in the face.
Hey, goddammit! I hear you.
Maybe he'll go away. No. Maybe we'll hide under the bed, and then he'll go away. Because that's what bullies do when you hide underneath beds, is they get bored and they wander off. At least this guy is less aggressive than some of the other people we came across. He's not that big brute that pulls your arm off, and he doesn't seem to have, a stick with a nail in it or a police baton or anything like that, so he's not as threatening. So he socked us in the jaw a couple times, and apparently he's good. Alright, so we got to sidle across this now. There's a dude in the cell behind me, which is... He grabbed me. I mean... Who didn't see that coming? Anybody? Oh, alright. That guy's alive, but... Oh, you're afraid of me. Yeah. That's right. You should be afraid of me. This cell's unlocked. That's convenient. So we're still in Ward D. And we're looking... Oh, man. Well, look at that. Follow the blood trail. Let's just see if there's anything else up here first. I mean, we gotta be thorough. There might be more batteries. There might be... What's this? What is... Oh. That's a radio. Okay. That doesn't help us at all. Alright, well, I guess down we go. And we'll see what's, that looks like pee down there. Oop. Oh, the blood drag seems to go this way, what with all the blood down there. And the lockers say Wall Rider, and there's some sort of weird, like, Celtic Trinity looking thing. What's this way? Oh, we got a door, we got some more lockers to hide in. Oh, this is really dark. Is the door open? No, it's not. Alright, so at some point we'll probably be terrassing down here to hide in these lockers. But in the meantime... This is locked, right? Oh, yeah. I guess we go down here to this inviting-looking pile of blood. It says Wall Rider all over the place. Over and over and over. And then we can still hide in these bloody lockers. Can we use a hand dryer? No, we cannot. And we are in the showers, so alright. That was kind of our goal for today, was to make it... Anyway, that was kind of our goal for today, was to make it into the showers, and, well, we've been successful. Here's the showers, a big hole in the floor that I assume we're going to have to go through. We got radiators. I saw something over here. Yeah! Camcorder battery that we immediately have to use. Well, alright, so, you know, we made it this far. I'm pretty happy with where we left off. There's a hole in the ground that we're going to have to jump through, but I think we're going to tackle that next time. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do another episode of this series before I have to take everything apart and move. If I do, you'll see me next week. If not, it'll be a little bit longer than that, but rest assured, we're going to continue our Let's Play of Outlast. And for everybody that's watched so far, thank you very much. I would love it if you could like the video, if you could share it, throw some comments on there. It's been pretty quiet so far. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.